Well, who expected to find this in Virden, Manitoba? I'm in the Aud Theatre on stage with two people who are really very responsible for making sure this place thrives in 2023. So Michelle Chiswick is with us. Hello.
Hello there.
And Dean Munchinsky, hello.
Hello.
Dean, what's your role here at the theatre?
I am on the Aud board, so hopefully helping to make this thing run well. I also am involved with Virden Theatre Productions, and I help with the high school productions as well.
And how about for you, Michelle?
I'm also on the Aud board, and I'm the artistic director for Virden Theatre Productions, and I'm a retired teacher of 35 years.
When people see this theatre, they may think, why is this in Virden? It's so beautiful. What's the history of it, Dean?
So it was built in 1911, and it was one of the largest opera houses in Western Canada for anywhere close to the size for the town. We had 1,500 people living in the town. It's a 500-seat theatre. And it ran like that for about 20 years. When movies started coming out, talkies, then they changed it into that type of theater, a film theater, and it ran until the 40s. It started to get slower at that point, and in the 60s it shut down. So it was left open to the elements, pigeons flying through the room, plaster falling off the walls, and they were looking at destroying it. And in the 80s they had to save the Aud Committee, raised $80,000 and a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, and brought it back to new.
What comes down over the stage? What are we looking at here, Michelle?
It's a beautiful hand-painted canvas curtain that is authentic.
It was actually like that back in the day, and two artists did it then?
And it was restored by Terry McLean and Gladys Bray. Two local artists repainted it, and they hung it up again and restored it to its natural beauty.
How surprised are people when they find this in Virden, this space?
Well, it's fascinating. We had a committee out from Rainbow Stage, and they were quite blown away. They had no idea that this existed, which is kind of a shame for such a treasure in our province. But yes, the people that walk through the doors, of course, the regulars, they know what to expect, the magic that's going to happen. Good night, my someone, good night, my love. Sleep tight, my someone, sleep tight, my love. The star is shining as bright as light. Now good night, my someone, good night.
What does the Aud need to survive in the next 100 years?
Both Michelle and I are on the Aud Committee, on the Aud board, and we have an amazing group of people who are willing to invest and put their time and their skills in, and to continue to see it grow. And I think that's the piece. It's not just survive. We're not interested in surviving. We're interested in growing and development, and having it so that the next generation that comes up has the same opportunity to grow and to become and to interact.
I kind of love this though, and I hope you don't mind me outing you, but like you're one of those people. It's like the heart and soul of how communities are built anywhere, but certainly in Manitoba you find it in every corner. You're a local business owner in town. And you also love theater.
Yeah.
So you blend both. I
Yes.
think you work with steel, you said?
I do, yeah.
You fix up part of the Aud when it's fallen down, and I think you built a ledge over there.
I fix less, but I'm good at breaking things, yes.
I love that. And you've been able to find your own theatrical voice as well in the place that you live, love, and call home.
And you know, it's interesting because where do you get an opportunity to work with different generations at the same time now? Like we can stand next to the 6-year-old, 8-year-old kid, right, and work with them, and also the 72-year-old geezer who's been on stage forever, right? And you get to know people's names and what they're like, and what they're like under pressure, and how to, you know, we become a community. We become it's more than friends. It's a family that you find.
I can't believe you paid $12 for this! Terrible show!